a potential tragedy at Khao Takiab beach. Keep watching, and please, if you have an update, let us know in the comments of this video.
I sure hope these fishermen and women have calmer seas when out doing what they do best. The video, no doubt, is most likely not showing the proper sizes of these vessels, as I see them with the naked eye. They are pretty small. I'm guessing here as well, when I say that they probably go out in the evening, as the waves seem to calm down more close and dark. But I don't know for certain, because we are usually nowhere near the sea when the sun drops below the coconut trees.
Toilet here, Nuch, if you need a toilet. Right here.
The waves crashing against the wall was so intense that my wife didn't want to walk to the end of the pier with me.
There must have been a planned event, or maybe they set up food stalls for the weekends only. No one was there cooking when I was filming, even though there are many different food options. Later in the week, I was close enough to see this pier, but these food stalls were all gone.
Nuch. 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 You didn't hear me call you? Okay.
Getting back to the story about the potential tragedy we witnessed at the Khao Takiab beach. I'm calling it a potential tragedy because we don't know the end of the story. The day we were there, we saw about 5, maybe 6 people floating around the mountain with parachutes. The short clip I have is not the person I am referring to in this video, but it looks like the same kind of scenario where the guy is going down and then disappears on the other side of the mountain. Out of our view, we see this guy drop kind of like he wasn't exactly in control of his parachute. And because we lose sight once he goes behind the mountain, I said to my wife, he probably just took it into the water for a landing. I didn't give it much thought after that, as there were still others flying around the area. I'm guessing, but about 20 to 30 minutes later, a jet ski comes riding up to the shoreline. Not an uncommon sight. 2 guys jump off and start pulling a parachute onto the shore. It looked like hard work, but I shrugged it off as it's a parachute, and it's in the sea full of water. Of course it will be a hard pull. I thought one guy was a jet ski operator, and the other guy was the parachute guy we seen earlier. Wrong. The man operating the parachute was actually wrapped up in the parachute and not looking good. People started gathering around. Two ladies looking like they knew something about CPR started checking for a pulse and doing chest compressions. They worked on him for a while, and I honestly don't know the outcome. We left after a while because that was a total buzzkill. The ambulance was struggling to get to the scene as we departed. The reason I have hope that he survived is twofold. Number one, while we were in our tuk-tuk, the ambulance went screaming by us. 2 questions. Would they be rushing to the hospital if the person passed away already? Number 2, it's been over 2 weeks since this happened. I've searched all the Thai news outlets in the area I know about, with no mention of this anywhere. Let me know in the comments. Would the press talk about a story about an almost tragedy? I don't know. I think he is alive, and that is why I haven't heard anything.
Huh? I thought he was taking her.
Asking for a friend. I have zero idea because I don't smoke, nothing. Is this expensive for one roll joint? 100 Thai baht. $2.96 US funds. $4.24 Canadian. $4.68 Australian. 2.81 euro. 2.37 British pound. This outdoor cannabis seller is right next to the beach.